Okay. Coming off last week, really, to put it bluntly, I feel like, I got to coach better. We got to play better. In my opinion, it wasn't up to our standard offensively of what it needs to be. So we know that. We own that. We all do. It starts with me as the offensive coordinator, but it's all of us. We got to own it, what we got to do. But I'll tell you what thing, I felt like this Tuesday. I love the way our guys came out here in terms of, how they attacked it, how they, took the coaching and everything else. And but again, that doesn't mean anything unless we carry it all the way through into the week, and we know it's going to be a really tough game Saturday with Oregon State.
I heard Ross yesterday, so yeah, good energy, guys, good energy that period. And he was really kind of driving them up. Some guys all of a sudden they're kind of fuzzy a little bit against Colorado in terms of details, maybe in terms of energy. Is that something you saw on Tuesday? A little more energy, a little more pop?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely, yes. I felt good about what we did Tuesday, and you're right. I felt Saturday, none of us had a great day offensively. I know and I'm including myself when I say that, so we got to be better, and that's how I look at it, and all you can do is work through the week. And again, but like I said, I love the guys. It has nothing to do with that. I love the way they work. I love the way they respond. No matter what type of coaching or no matter what type of stuff you give them. But it's got to carry through the whole week, and we'll still be seriously tested Saturday. When
you say you include yourself, do you talk about play calling or just maybe feel for the personnel?
Just everything. I mean, if to me, if guys aren't, even if it's not a play calling sometimes in some ways gets a little overrated. Mm-hmm. It's more to do with, did I get them ready like I needed to, during the week? And if they're not performing at that level, then you gotta say as a coach, what do I need to do to get better? So yes, there are times though, of course, it doesn't matter what game it is, you always can look back, and as long as you're critical of yourself and hard on yourself, you can always look back on different calls you could have made, or I could have done this instead of that. But ultimately it's more, were those guys playing at the standard we expect? And if they're not, that's on you, and you have to work to get them to that standard.
Yesterday, Coach Wilcox, Looney, and VC all kind of said variations on the same theme, which is, whoa, Oregon State the last 2 weeks looks like they're playing with something different. Mm-hmm. What have you seen of them on tape the last 2 weeks defensively?
Yeah, no question. I think their defense is playing really well. It definitely doesn't. It's definitely the way they're playing isn't a representation of what their overall numbers. If you just pull up the stats and read their yards per game or points and that, nothing to do with that. You've seen their defense play really good. You saw it obviously just a week ago with Stanford, and I thought they played a really good football game with Colorado. And probably were in a position to win that game in a lot of ways. And same with Stanford. So they're playing really good on defense. They're playing with really good energy. It's going to be a challenge. They have good players too. Sometimes you get caught up in the. I know the win-loss record wasn't what you wanted, but even when I was watching earlier crossover film, there's some guys in a lot of spots. So they're going to present serious challenges for us from an offensive standpoint.
Who sticks out on tape?
Oh, there's a few different guys. 32 really does a good job getting to the passer, and does different things that way, and makes a lot of plays. But I just think their front in general, one does a really good job at different times. Their front in general, I think, plays with a lot of energy, active 55 in there as well. So, and I can go on and on. They rotate guys well too, so that's why it's in some ways, and that's a tribute to them having some great depth, and they do a good job of keeping guys fresh and rotating throughout a game too. So you respect the way they're playing the game, and you definitely you respect the way they're attacking, going through a situation that's unique and tough. They're handling it the right way, so that's a compliment to their whole program.
You talk about guys getting to the passer. Colorado was not known for being able to get to the passer. They struggled at that quite a bit. What did you see out of your line, and what changes did you make? We saw Safel jump in there a little bit. What were you able to see on tape?
Yeah, I mean, they did a good job. They won a few one-on-ones, and they also got us in a couple situations where maybe we were a little off mentally. But that's where I look back to and say I got to do a better job. I got to do a better job putting them in a situation to have success and to make sure there's zero gray area in what we're doing. So they did. They won a few one-on-ones, and they definitely earned it. I mean, there's no doubt about it. They earned that win. Going to Colorado and outperformed us in a lot of ways. So we got to come back and just answer the bell and be better this week.
Okay. I asked everything I wanted.
One more thing. Their cornerbacks in particular, their head coach now is a cornerbacks coach. Mm-hmm. how do you, or what have you seen out of their defensive backfield, and has that changed in the last year?
They do a great job in their, they play a ton of zones, so they get into different zones. They don't necessarily get into a ton of man. They do have snaps of it, but it's a lot more zone, and they understand their zones. They understand, coverages. They make it tough when they get into, dropping 7, even occasionally dropping 8. They're covering up a lot of zones. They understand, they understand the weak spots in the zones and how to rally to it or to midpoint things, in terms of that. So, yeah, you can tell they're well coached. They understand what they're doing back there. So again, it makes it that much more of a challenge. Windows become that much tighter when those guys are executing at a high level that way.
Thanks.
All right, thanks guys.